Welcome to 843 TV. We are here at the town of Hilton Head Island in the Living Lab, where so much is happening.
And right behind us you can see these wonderful posters telling about what is going on. We also have our plan core value map, which also talks about the core values and the elements of what the state requires. And we're going to have a nice chat with our guests about this. Our first guest is Taylor Ladd, Senior Planner and Project Lead of our plan.
Also, we'll be talking with Cherise DeBow. She's the Historic Neighborhoods Preservation Committee Administrator.
And we have Heather Rath, and she has exciting news from Caligny and everything else that's going on in the island. So this is going to be a great show.
Yes, stick around to hear all about the exciting events and information coming up here on 843 TV.
Where communities come to speak.
.843 TV, where the Low Country comes to speak.
.843 TV,
where communities come to speak.
Welcome to 843 TV. We are at the town of Hilton Head Island in the Living Lab, and we're going to be talking with ladies of the town today. And first up, we have Taylor Ladd. She is the senior planner for a special project uniquely called Our Plan. So Taylor, let's talk about our plan that the town is working on. Tell us about what that is.
Sure. Well, our plan is the brand for the town's rewrite process that's going on right now for our comprehensive plan. And the comprehensive plan is a 20-year plan that is mandated by the state of South Carolina for every municipality to do. So we're required by law to do a 20-year plan and also to rewrite it every 10 years. So we're not just doing another plan to rewrite something just for the fun of it. We actually are required to by the state, and 2020 is our benchmark for a new plan.
Okay, so our new plan, what is our plan? Can you give us some more details?
Sure. Well, to give a little bit more information on that, the comprehensive plan is the policy guiding document for the town of Hilton Head Island. So it is what guides everything we do at Town Hall. It's where Town Council goes to get ideas for projects and to make decisions on new policies. So it's a very important part of our system here in the government and what we're doing for the community. So our plan is taking forward all of the ideas and vision that came out of our future project that the town did over the last couple of years. There's probably a few folks watching who were involved with that project, and they'll hopefully be happy to know that everything that came out of that is what is being moved forward into our plan and laying the foundation for it. So it's very important. Our future project, we had over 4,500 hours of community participation that went into that. So the vision that came out of that to reinvent sustainability again and the core values that came out of that are what is going into the new comprehensive plan.
So this plan entails is like hurricane evacuations. Tell us, I'd like to know more of the details. So I'd like more of the details, I think, economies of the community.
So there are elements that the state requires to be in a comprehensive plan for each municipality. So it's things like housing and population, community facilities, economy, things like that. And so this time around, we're using the core values that came out of our future. So we do have a core value that's called to build a connected and collaborative community fabric. We have one about expand to embrace an integrated regional focus. We also have one about revitalizing and modernizing the economy. So we've had groups of folks from the community and representatives from anchor institutions like USCB and the hospital, and interested parties and business owners who've been involved with the project and meeting in work groups that are focused around each of these core values to help us develop goals and strategies for the plan. So this time around, usually staff and the Planning Commission works with a few community members to update different elements in the comprehensive plan. And this time around, we're not doing that. We're actually using these core values. So things like a hurricane or a disaster recovery management, things like the fire and rescue, they are required to do an emergency management plan. There's other things like that involved, different master planning for the community. Those are usually appendices in the comprehensive plan, and they usually aspects and goals and implementation strategies in the plan will point to those. But the comprehensive plan goals and strategies are really about identifying the issues and then ways we can address them moving forward the next 20 years.
Now, you mentioned you've got committees, and they're made of community folks, and you've got a diverse group.
Yes.
Maybe share with us how those folks were chosen.
Sure. We asked for folks to apply. So they applied to be part of this, and they went through a selection process based on their applications, their interests, and so we have a lot of folks who are just, I'm interested in finding out more of what a connected community is supposed to look like. What does a connected community fabric look like? And then we have folks who are legitimately experts in things about the economy, who were really interested in being involved. So maybe they're retired and they used to be an economist, or that's just part of what they do now in the community. So we have a lot of folks like that involved. And then the town identified the anchor institutions, like I mentioned, the hospital, USCB, the chamber, things like that, that we kind of had a placeholder for representatives for those groups to make sure they had a seat at the table.
One thing I found, learning about our community is that it's moving forward. Everybody's very proactive, and
Yes.
just understanding. Like we interviewed about the police stations. I think there's the response time of 5 minutes anywhere on the island.
Yeah.
I mean, there's so many different stations, but that's
Yes.
in the plan. That's because they want to make sure they're protecting the citizens.
That's right. And one of our core values is a relentless pursuit of excellence, and that our fire rescue on the island is a great example of things that are excellent about our community. So I do think that it's been really, really interesting and awesome to hear from the community. It's about 90 folks who have been meeting in 9 groups since May in this room to develop the goals for our plan. So I just want to make sure that folks realize that the plan that's being developed to guide Hilton Head 20 years into the future is coming from our community and our people. So staff is facilitating these work groups and working with folks to develop these goals. It's
And
very
real quick,
exciting.
what's the overall timeline for
Sure.
this project?
We're hoping to have this adopted by June next year. So we, according to the state, we need to have it adopted by 2020. But between now and then, the rest of this month, we have the work groups meeting some more, just a few more meetings. Keep an eye on the town calendar for that. They're all open to the public. And then on December 2nd, we have a capstone meeting with our executive committee, the development team, to review the goals and strategies and have a little bit of a capstone event to mark and celebrate it.
Taylor, there's so much information. Thank you for joining us. And we'll be right back with more 843 TV.